Yeah, I had to come back with the storage, and then I realized I'm at this point I'm getting tired of talking. But I was like, I gotta finish the story. I gotta give y'all this rundown. So boom, right? Not y'all gonna be like, man, you was harassing that man, interrogating that man. You was fucking with that man, Vabo, dog. Nah, bro. I had to test the waters, like, to make sure I was really sure. You know what I'm saying? Cause bitch, I don't have no book. I can't ask Google anything about the life of a chosen one. Some of the videos come through be ass. Some of the videos be flaw as fuck. Some of the shit just be trying to put your mind and energy in a certain direction. I ain't going for that. So, boom, you heard me? The nigga started frying and shit. Like, think about an ant getting hit with a magnifying glass or some shit. Nigga started acting sporadic, like he was getting baked or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done got hit with the lasers from above and shit. The same lasers that start the wildfires in Cali and in the safari and shit, bitch. I got hit with those lasers. See, I'm a liar. I don't get paid for lying, bitch. I'm wasting my breath. The fuck? I'm not making brain rot content. But anyway, because I want to get to the point and wrap this video up, but I still want to give y'all this sweet meaning and message, right? So, as I'm staying in the bus driver eye and shit, damn, my beard about to come in heavy. I can see it. Damn. All my hair about to come in heavy. Damn, I see it. Can't fight it. It's inevitable. So, boom. The bus driver was so mad and shit. And I was like, this was the confirmation how I knew my eyes hold so much light. I didn't even realize this shit, bro. I just be living, nigga. I be living like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, motherfuckers could tell you all the schematics and names and shit and name all the details and shit. That's cool, but I'm more like Bones, bitch. I'm talking my shit. I'm about to slice your ass open. I don't even use all the right shit that everybody else don't use, but guarantee you when you fuck with my shit and you on my table and I'm operating on your ass and I'm cutting your ass open, you gonna come out way better, way healthier, and not have no fucking organs missing, and I'm gonna seal your ass back up. But the thing about me, I don't even gotta cut you open. I'm gonna just heal you with the light, you hear me? Excuse me. And some motherfuckers don't want to get hit with that light. I know y'all like, damn, why you smoking and you coughing like that? We're going to talk about the dangers of ginger, because it been knocking some shit out of me. But I kind of went to sleep, and yeah, man, we're going to get on that. But anyway, so the bus driver, this motherfucker slammed his mirror up. Like, when he looked at me right before he did it, and he slammed his mirror up, and he was like, bro, I still need my rearview mirror, but he put it to where my eyes can't see his eyes no more. My eyes can only see his neck. And I was like, oh, this bitch ass nigga. And then I was like, nah, I see why they always be doing that little finger flicking shit and that little, everybody be trying to get my attention at one time, because, bro, your eyes are the light to this world, bro. And if you on some Yu Yu Hakusho shit, dog, like, no, it's not no fucking bullshit the news try to call it, called demon face syndrome. It's just that, bro, the vibration is so high that, and our vibrations is rising, that I ain't gonna lie, these entities are high vibrational, but their energy is low vibrational. Like, they got knowledge and wisdom and understanding of so many different things. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to shit on nobody. White people, Chinese people, none of that. I learned from all of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I remember I was walking 5 days. I remember I was walking 4 days from 5 different states, nigga. So, you know, I done had a lot of white people look out for me, a lot of Chinese people. So I'm not racist. But what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, is that, bro, your light, you know what I'm saying, they can't take that shit, dog. And I was like, bro, this nigga circuit board can't even take this much voltage, dog. He about to explode, because the nigga was turning red. He was fucking twitching. Fucking eyes was twitching. Eyes was turning to whatever the fuck he was. And I was like, oh, nigga, if I look at you, hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I ain't had no water when I got it. I just had cherries. I ain't been drinking no water for like the past 2 days. I just been drinking straight cherries, but I think I need to get a bottle of water. I need to push some shit out, because the cherries is coating my insides and smoothing it, and I've been having a lot of ginger too. But I need to go give me some bottled water so I can flush, you know, because the cherry skin is soft. It ain't got nothing much of a scrubbing agent in it, you feel me? But anyway, Yeah, alright. But we got to get about that scrubbing agent video too. I gotta watch this video to remind myself about shit I got to do. But anyway, y'all let me know in the comment section too. But anyway, nigga, like, how many ways you got of any? Anyway, listen, bro. So the bus driver slammed his fucking mirror up, and then cause I was trying to get an understanding of why the world operate the way it operates with me. I don't know. Nobody telling me shit. I got it. Like, I saw this little I think it was a TikTok video or some shit, Instagram video. Dude was like, man, I pulled the whole motor out the car by myself. I called motherfuckers. They was like, you gonna figure it out, bro. And I was like, damn, nigga can't even help you to come pull you out. But at the end of the day, sometimes when a nigga don't help you, dog, you really learn how you gotta help yourself. And it's really like, you can't get mad, but you learn like, hey, you really helped me out, bro, because you didn't help me. And sometimes a nigga do need help, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. But you realize how strong you are, bro, when you don't got nobody else to rely on you. You don't got nobody in your corner. Or you got a few people in your corner. Or you just not trying to burn out people that's in your corner. So, and you know you do need the help, but it's like, hey, bro, you gonna pull it through. You gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Because you find more sophisticated ways to do things that other people don't do. I mean, to each his own. For example, you know, I got to pay a water bill too. But my water bill is, it takes me 2 gallons of water to take a shower out here in the wild, in the forest, in the wilderness. It takes me at least 2 gallons. A gallon of water costs $1.27 where I'm at right now. So I'm at what that is, like $2.54. You know what I'm saying? So you dig? Yeah, bro. If I did that math right. So, and that's it. And you know, I take my showers and shit. But what I'm basically saying is different strokes for different folks, because you may need to pay a water bill, and you know, you get your showers on demand, hot, steamy, as soon as you turn the knob. See, my shit, I gotta borrow my water for like maybe 5 to 15 minutes. My water nice and hot. Sometimes lately I've been getting my fire so right that, hey, the water been too hot. I've been having to dilute that bitch with cold water. But I ain't been liking that, because the cold water don't be having my herbs and my herbs burrowed in it. Because when I take my baths and shit or my showers with the water I borrow, I always put herbs in it. No matter if it's spearmint, peppermint, rosemary, eucalyptus, goddamn hibiscus. I'm putting something in. I'm not taking no bland bath. You know what I'm saying? I gotta spice my shit up. I ate bananas or oranges. I'm sticking them bananas and them oranges in my fucking water. The strength in my spiritual bath and my spiritual essence and my armor. You know what I'm saying? You can't just take no regular shower, bro. Just with fucking Axe soap and fucking this fucking shower head. You gotta have filtered water, and you gotta have filtered soap, a herbal soap, a healthy soap. You know what I'm saying? And say prosperous words and talk to the water, because the water is a sentient being, it's alive. And it's gonna add vibration to you however you talk to it, just like the rice experiment. So boom, bus driver got mad, fucking shoved the fucking mirror up and shit, so I could only see his neck and shit. And then I started to realize, I was like, oh, now I see why they keep throwing these fiery darts at me. Because what I done to myself, what I asked for, what I seeked, and what I work for, because I trained my eye for this shit. I guess you could say I'm awakening, or I'm waking up mode. I look tired as fuck. I just got up. But man, I slept good as fuck too, man. But man, I realized how powerful my eyes is, how powerful the eyes of a chosen one is at that. You really got electricity coming out your eyes, bro. You walking around this bitch like the sun and Zeus, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And a Hercules-ass body. You heard me? And I was like, damn, now I understand how dangerous and how serious this spiritual warfare is. Because I'm like, I don't have any. I know you're going to be like, that's a dangerous way to live. But I'm more of a like, I need to experience and witness it. I mean, yeah, I could watch a video, I could read a book, but my firsthand understanding is the best thing for me, because you can't come in here and try to play no games with me. You know what I'm saying? I was bred once upon a time to just take people's words, and I was like, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not safe enough for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't reliable enough for me to just take your word, bitch. I got to do facts on you and shit. I know everybody do their little CIA security background Google search shit about people, but me, it's like I don't want to have to utilize nothing outside me to be sure of what's going on inside me or outside me. I want to be sure inside me to make sure everything outside me is solidified. And that's me having that spiritual discernment, knowledge of self, mastery of self. Because, if you don't know what you, like a motherfucker said, bro, if you don't know what your job is, a motherfucker gonna give you a job and it's not gonna be the job you wanna like. And you're gonna be somebody else hoe, somebody else bitch. And they're gonna be your pimp. And that's all these jobs is pimps. And you are the hoe. But hey, while you a hoe, be a good hoe. So you can turn into a fire, nice pimp, legit pimp, a better pimp than them. If you get what I mean. Not no disrespectful moral shit. Taking advantage of shit, but you understand what I'm saying. Calling plays and pulling strings on your own demeanor instead of them motherfuckers telling you when to clock in and when you leave. You clock in and leave when you want to work. You dig? That's what I'm working on. So anyway, I was like, man, you see the light of your eyes, dog, because these niggas doing they throwing these fiery darts and shit. They don't want you looking at them. And then another thing I realized about how evil these bitches is, how dark they is, right? See, wherever your eyes go and they gaze and shit, they can see it, bro. It's like a lighthouse, literally. The kingdom of darkness can see this, but you being in the kingdom of light, you might not notice this unless you really going through a heavy layers of introspection and you dissecting the fuck out what's really going on in this spiritual realm. You really got great common sense too, you dig? But it's so much going on. It's like, hey, I'm taking a magnifying glass and I'm seeing this shit for what it is, and it's like, bro, your eyes is like Cyclops, bro. You got eyes like Cyclops. You are shooting beams, right? Because I was on a bus and I've been noticing how weird these people is. I was like, you know what? Since these people are weird to me, let me throw them under the investigation bus. Bitch, I'm about to roll these bitches over. I'm about to put this bitch in reverse. I'm about to do donuts and spin a bend. I'm about to fucking probably flip the bus over and land back on my tires and then drive forward on your bitch ass. And that's how I'm gonna throw your ass under the bus. You heard me? You in the spiritual investigation bus, bitch. You feel me? This bus don't have no prisoners going to a fucking jail cell to steal their energy, bitch. These jail cells, this fucking physical system built up to get paid, to keep your ass in a redundant ass loop, to extract your energy. No, bitch. But the energy that us chosen ones have, bro, you utilize it, you capitalize it and shit. Cause I remember I was in San Francisco, Cali, and I remember I saw this restaurant and it said, speak nice. And it was saying with your eyes. And I was like, cause it had eyes on the sign. It was you might know this sign if you ever been in fucking San Francisco. Let me know in the motherfucking comment section. But it's this sign in Cali and it got eyes, I think, under the words, and on top of the words, the words itself, it says speak nicely. And I never saw a sign that says, that was like some 4D, 5D dimensional shit. Cause you speak with your eyes, right? You could tell when somebody like you or is you in danger, if somebody mean mugging you or just, you know what I'm saying? If a dude looking at you, there's only two options, bro. It's either this nigga want to get fucked up or he trying to do some fucking freaky shit. And we don't play the second option. So, you know what I'm saying? Three at least. Three, it's like 3-star not to exist at all. A motherfucker just might honor you or respect your stature. You know what I'm saying? Respect. You might be sauced up or some shit. You got a real motherfucker that'll let you know, like, hey, bro, there's some nice shoes, nice hat. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that still do that. And there's some people that's just trying to get you to lower your drawbridge so they could ride in with that Trojan horse and burn your shit down. So you got to keep your spiritual armor up. You got to keep your eyes fed. You understand what I'm saying? That's why they also say it pays to be sober and shit. Hey, don't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Do you. You ain't living what I'm living. You're not in no type. I got 6-star gang stalkers and shit. So, and I'm not getting high. I get medicated, bitch. I got peppermint. I got other shit up in here. You know what I'm saying? But mainly I be on peppermint and shit like that because it keep me vigorous and fresh. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you going to burn something, you want something at least that got more like, no homo, that got like a zesty, refreshing, lemony, uppity type emotion. You don't want that that's going to just, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm about to stop smoking this shit because it's been making my face look tired and shit. And I don't want to dehydrate my skin. I got to respect my body. So I'm just going through my little, everything in moderation type shit. But anyway, I fucking, you heard me. I just realized, like, dog. So these evil bastards, dog, cause they got like, this is something that SRBG, this Wormwood, point out to me one time that the evil ones, they got like these slickish eyes, like their eyes are slickish. You know what I'm saying? And then I start to realize everything has a feature for why it is formed the way it is, right? Your nose is formed the way it is up here so that it could bring oxygen and spread prana and life force essence throughout your whole body. Think about if your feet had a fucking nose, or your kneecap had a fucking nose, instead of your nose being on your fucking face. You wouldn't even be able to breathe everything. You wouldn't even be able to smell everything. You'd just be like, man, niggas knees stink. Niggas knees got arthritis and shit. You'll be like, hey, niggas breath stink because they feet talking. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you know, your foot explains everything what's going through your whole body, because every pieces of your organs and vessels and capillaries and, you know what I'm saying, arteries is connected, and it goes down to the bottom of the feet to every different organ, and et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean? So precious these devices we call bodies are beautiful just to get us across the rivers of life. We must take care of the boat. And you are the captain. You are the pilot. And you can't let nobody get inside your ship. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only way that the motherfucker could sink, if water get inside the ship. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep either you on that bitch, or keep motherfuckers out that bitch. Even if you got to, I don't know, you fucked up. You got to get off the boat just to, for the boat to cross the rivers of life itself. I'm sorry. You I don't know. You got to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? Your ass at the dock, but the boat get across the river. Hey, I don't know. I think God might come at that as a suicide. But anyway, you feel me? You got to be in that bitch and navigate through these fucking rocks and these dark nights. And you know what I'm saying? These mermaids singing these songs and shit. These Jezebels and these incubus and these succubus, these demons, you know what I'm saying? The lust, the carnal desires, the things that'll make the spirit, you know what I'm saying, suffer. You got to stay strong on that end. So we're going to get back to the light of the world. You are the lighthouse, right? How powerful your eyes is. I'm speaking from story time and example. This is how I like to run my YouTube channel. Maybe I'm going to get better with the way I navigate in this YouTube realm. But as of right now, a lot of people have been saying like, hey, bro, you're a great storyteller. You know, I ain't telling no stories. I'm just telling reality. But I'm telling my reality, you know. I'm not leaving nothing out. I'm not putting nothing extra in. It's just what it is. My shit just be litty, you know what I'm saying? My life is a movie. People keep asking if I can still and get shit popping. You hear me? But listen, bro. So now I understand why these bitches' eyes are slit. Now I understand why they got the slickest little eyes. Because I've been noticing, like, I can't do this shit, even if I try. Maybe I could get a little bit. But I'm like, these niggas' peripheral view is maybe 90 to 100 degrees better than mine. I'm like, bro, these niggas could look out the corner in the back of their eye, behind their head. I got eyes in the back of my head, bitch, but these don't go to the back of my head. These might go to the peripheral and the side view. But these niggas' eyes, bro, because I'm not trying to walk around scaring people with my energy and none of that shit. It's just like, hey, bro, I've been through a lot of shit, bro. I survived a lot of assassinations attempt. You know what I'm saying? I survived a lot of attacks of wicked motherfuckers and devils and shit. So for somebody to still be alive, that's scary, bro. For them. Because I could be out here like the spook that's set by the door. I could be a whole military instructor raising and training the fuck out chosen ones. You know what I'm saying? How to navigate and move around. But I'm on a whole different level. Because I know, just as you know, just as you are, you watching this video, we are one of the greatest tools or weapons formed by the Most High. And in order to get through that fire, the gold must be melted. And it must be melted. You got to go through the highest degrees of fire, intensity, temperatures, emotions, ups and downs. That's that fire. You understand what I'm saying? To be crafted by the hands of the Most High, to be utilized as a weapon or a tool, maybe both. You know what I'm saying? To bring out your testimony, to give out what you've been saying, what you've been witnessing, so you could make sure the other chosen ones before you are ahead, and you be 7 steps ahead, because that's how it was supposed to be. Honestly, I don't care what nobody say. I feel like the chosen one's supposed to meet up somewhere, and we supposed to chop it up, just like they be having they little lodges and they Freemason places, and they be, you know, when the library closed after hours and shit, and they got all these cars in the parking lot, they having Masonic meetings and shit, rituals and shit, bitch. You know, this time they ain't cutting a goat neck open, bitch. They cutting open a book or some shit. I don't know, some funny shit. But you know what I'm saying? They letting the pages bleed out the book and shit. You know, doing witchery rituals and shit in the library late at night. And you like, what the fuck? I feel like all the chosen ones, we supposed to meet up somewhere sometimes. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, we scattered all over the world and this whoop. Guess what, nigga? All the politicians and shit once upon a time, every now and then throughout the year, get together and they go back to their regions and their countries and shit like that. So to each his own, but just like they showed in the movies and shit, whether it's indoctrinations or they said in the Bible and shit, that the Hebrew Israelites were all together. I mean, some probably was missing, some probably was scattered, but there was massive groups of Hebrew Israelites. I mean, real Hebrew Israelites, not niggas on the corner screaming and yelling, and this is a false god. Whoop. I'm not hating on them niggas, but I mean like a motherfucker that's like, hey, we getting together, we building our own community like we the Amish. That's how the fuck I think the chosen one's really supposed to be. I know we supposed to probably, and on the back end, I know we may need to be in other regions scattered out because we are the light of the world. We are individual lighthouses, but I feel, to my knowledge, God forgive me if I'm wrong, if I'm going against my own your own understanding, but I feel like, fuck what I feel. I know that we supposed to meet up every now and then and build and barter and, you know what I'm saying, teach each other and show each other things and shit like that and heal each other because we got the righteous of energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like if another chosen one need healing and that chosen one can't heal itself, it's like the centaur that got the arrow stuck in his own hip. Sometimes another chosen one need to go heal another chosen one. To each his own, man. You know? But as I was saying, with you being the light of the world and your eyes, right? You know, you got to protect what you watch, what you eat, what you see, what you hear, what goes in and what goes out, all consumptions on all levels, because just because this is a mouth, your eyes are a mouth too. They eat too. You know what I'm saying? Your ears eat too. This body, it eat too. You know what I'm saying? This skin, whatever you put on it, it eats too. You know what I'm saying? The way people talk to you, you eats that too. You understand what I'm saying? And to be honest, in this spiritual warfare that I'm in right now, it's like the rice experiment. So I got to talk to myself 1,000 times better because the rest of society is trying to persecute me, hate me, and make me feel bad or treat me bad. I had me in a low vibrational energy like them, AKA getting me to dim my light, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like the other day, yesterday, I was crossing the street and I was dancing in the street and I was waiting for the cars on one side to go past. It was maybe like 10 more cars coming. I didn't know it had that many cars coming because I couldn't see front the little division spot, the divider, you hear me? But the cars behind me wasn't coming at least for like the next 4 minutes. So I'm dancing in the street. This how bright my light is. Instead of niggas focusing on what's in front of them and driving like they regular or resuming of what they was doing, bumping their music, niggas had to stop what they doing. Everybody out the car screaming at me, get the fuck out the street. And I'm like, bitch, shut your bitch ass up before I flip your whole fucking car over with all you bitches. Shut your bitch ass up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, first of all, you know what? I'm not gay, but peep this out. I pay homage when I can pay it. Besides that, I won't pay you attention because it's going to cost me. Energy goes where attention flows where energy goes. So I do some fucking alchemical shit. All that negative energy, I turn it into positive energy. Instead of letting it burn me out or burn me alive, I use it as fuel to keep me burning and keep going, bitch. So I'm like, you on my dick, nigga. I'm not on your dick. I'm not yelling at you outside trying to get your attention. None of that. While I'm driving down the street minding my business, I'm minding my business trying to cross the street and having a good time. Yo bad ass, yo dried eyes. And nigga was pale as fuck, looking like a burnt out ass cigarette. Don't have no glow. Oh, he was in the car with a bunch of cigarettes and Black and Miles. So I was like, hey bro, a lot of motherfuckers out here like Black and Miles and cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, bitch. I'm out here like some shrooms mixed with the greatest granddaddy perp ever grown. And I know you're like, what you mean, bro? I mean, let's be honest. If you put alcohol in front of somebody, cigarettes in front of somebody, I mean, at its raw form, right? Alcohol in a little jar, little cigarette in a little jar, a Black and Mild in a little jar, and a little cannabis in a little jar, aka mixed with mushrooms. But, you know, it got more of a psychedelic feature of cannabis, but it still has the mushroom effects. So you got that in the jar. Which one would you pick? Which one look better? I said it got the physical features of cannabis. So it don't smell like mushrooms neither. And it don't taste like ugh. But look, which one is you gonna pick? Some people gonna pick the alcohol. I can't complain. The cigarettes and the black and mild, I can't even fuck with. Period. It gotta be a cold day in hell, and that's every day in hell, because hell is cold, not hot. I fuck with alcohol. You know, and then there's the bud. I know you're like, well, why you pick the bud and shit? I eat the bud. I don't want you to smoke the bud. I eat the bud. You know what I'm saying? It's answers in the leaves, bitch. You feel me? So it's like, hey, the bud is the brightest thing on the table. Everything else has got a Darling effect. You dig? Honestly. And that's how it is when you a chosen one, bro. It's like compared to a brand new car, compared off the lot, compared to a fucking junkyard car that's going on the back of some fucking tow truck. The paint job hit different, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, how you got this fresh coat? We persecute you, we harass you, we tantalize you, we try to aggravate you, we try to fuck up your environment, your way of reality and how you see it every damn day. How you constantly able to get up and wake up with a sound mind and tranquility. You know what I'm saying? It's these entities that see they are going through the blazings of hell and they see you got peace of mind. You don't even got majority of the shit that they have and you got a peace of mind. You got way more mental stability because they say that the head is heaven and your feet, your legs is hell, heels, right? Helios, heels, hell. You dig? Hello. I don't say that word. Don't you ever tell me that shit, bitch. If you ever walk up to me and say, good morning, and hello, I already know, bitch, you casting spells, you a witch, you a warlock, you a demon, you a faggot ass bitch. Because, bitch, it's either Grand Rise on top of the motherfucking rotation. I know you're going to be like, oh, he's with that, oh, Grand Rise and shit, nigga can't tell you good morning. No, bitch, you can't, bitch. You got to update or upgrade. And if you don't, they mean you still an iPhone 1. I'm not going to let you try to take my bandwidth, bitch, so you could try to still survive in this 5G world. Fuck no, bitch. You should have upgraded. You still want to be an iPhone 1. Let it marinate. Fuck I need the oven mitt for? Your microwave. You hear me? You dig? But yeah, man. So look. The light of the motherfucking world, right? That's who we are. That's what you are. You dig? Eyes bright as a bitch. Can't look at everybody. I think I gave y'all the story time about when I left jail. And my bunkie, he was like, this gotta be bigger than Nino Brown. Woo. Because they gave me early release. Didn't do no whole nigga shit. Didn't take no deals, none of that shit, bitch. It's just that I wasn't even supposed to be in jail anyway. It's because my light was so bright, they had to bring me in jail to dim my light, nigga. It happened multiple times. At times, I didn't know nothing about how to take care of it through the Black Law Dictionary, but nah, I don't got time for them hoes. This is my time, my life. I'm not letting y'all squander no more of my time, bitch. That's my resource, and they want to waste it. You dig? And that's what I've been noticing. They've been trying to waste my resource. You know what I'm saying? My environmental resource. And they know what they doing, too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we know this is the spiritual warfare, but they know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They know who to attack, because if I ain't had nothing going on or I wasn't about shit, you wouldn't even be worried about me. Because I you know what I'm saying? I was on a bus today and there was this old man. He was pissed. He smelled pissy as a bitch. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie. It was some days I smelled just like him. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was just going through it. I was hella depressed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just something about when you going through it and you on the streets. I don't know. You just piss so much. I don't know. I guess it's like the body shaving physical stress out and shit through piss. I don't know. I had to get to it a little deeper. That's another story. But anyway, man, like I was saying, you being the light of the world, right? So I was like, I know this, right? I want to get to this part, right? I know I'm all over the place, but hey, this is how I run my shit, man. So boom, right? I was like, bro, now I see why their eyes are slanted. Because these bitches could look out the back of their head, the corner of their head. And I was like, that's weird, bro. Because one time I noticed I was driving, bro. And when I was driving, it was this van. And it was this man driving. And when he was driving, the whole time he was looking at me. And the nigga didn't even look at the road. And I was like, bro, ain't no way. But then I also realized, like, bro, there's another way you could do that too. But it was like, but they eyes, the way they eyes are slanted, bro. Go watch this video with SRBG. I forgot what video that was, but he was talking about, I think, demon face syndrome, but it's basically not demon face syndrome, bro. They walk among us, nigga. They got shapeshifters and shit that really walk among us. That's why they want you to be washing corn and shit and smoking weed all day and drinking alcohol and eating fast food, junk food, processed food, all this shit that'll slow your processor and calcify your fucking glands and shit. That's why they want you to do all of these behaviors and shit, bro. Because when you do the opposite of what they put in front of you, you can see what's really going on behind you and behind the veil. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like that shit. Because I remember, bro, every time I play the game, bro, like say Call of Duty and shit, I'll just be out the map glitching. You dig? And I'm like, bro, you a glitch in the matrix, bro. And once you understand that and you utilize that and you take it to your advantage and you take advantage of these bitch ass niggas, you gonna be all right, bro. And I had to realize, like, hey, because me, I used to think staring at people was evil and weird and bad and shit. Till I realized the world we living in now, bitch, you better stare at a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you before I take my eyes off you, bitch. I'm gonna keep my eyes on you. You gonna take your eyes off me before I take my eyes off you, bitch. And it's sad that we gotta live like this, but hey, when you the light and shit, they want darkness in this bitch, bro. They want chaos. They know they gotta change their whole mannerism and act the way they act around you, bro. Because they know you're not about to tolerate that toxic shit. You set a whole different standard when you come in the building, bro. I see these motherfuckers whenever I get a gig or some shit. I get up in the building and shit. They act a whole nother way. I know y'all bitches be gossiping and shit, but since I'm around y'all being quiet, and just for y'all having to hold all that fucking toxic ass energy in, is making y'all mad and anxious and evil and mad around me. So y'all demons is fucking, yeah, I need to breathe. Fucking demons fucking dying and shit, you feel me? Talking about some, I haven't released carbon dioxide in 2 seconds. Every 0.2 seconds, I need to release carbon dioxide, bitch, and cut down trees with my evil, toxic ass energy. Bitch, I come through. It's like I'm planting trees with my energy. With their energy, they destroying trees with their fucking energy. Fucking withering trees and shit. That be hard. But, yeah, man, I think I got this message out. I'm done being a chatty patty. It's been about 30 minutes. But I also want to give it a little story time about how I realized on the bus today that my eyes are so powerful with so much light. Now I realized, because I was trying to get an understanding, like, why they keep doing this little finger flicking, nose rubbing shit. And I was like, dog, nah, I get it now. It's to distract me, to deter me. I mean, I've been knew that part. But I was trying to figure out what is they trying to hide? Why they really doing it? Because if I stay at one of the demons for a long time or the other side for a long time or the shapeshifters, I could pull their true fucking face out them. I could see their true color of their eyes, bro. Everybody, listen, bro. It ain't no such thing as demon face syndrome, bitch. They are shapeshifters and entities that came from a higher dimension, but they ways brought them into a lower dimension. Like, look at this technology and shit, bro. This is high level advanced technology. But look at the way they utilize it. You understand what I'm saying? They utilize it in the most pervertive ass way. They got killings and kidnappings and shit going on, and they can find out how it's going on, but they're ready to 24 surveillance watch your fucking ass because they know what's going on. That's the way that they want it to go on, bitch. You gotta realize, how the fuck you think Queen Elizabeth and the rest of her lizard ass motherfucking family stayed alive so long? Because somebody didn't give a fuck about that homeless man, or that child was brought in that fucking home, or he was in a fucking foster home, and they kidnapped his ass to get that adrenochrome, you know what I'm saying, to feast off his anxiety, or just, he's gone. He was an organ donor that didn't even sign up for it on his license. You did? Because that's the way this world goes, bro. You got to realize, why you see McDonald's, sperm banks, plasma banks, blood banks, you see all of these places of drainage, and the fucking drainage pipes in America is fucking clogged the fuck up. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. America is a fucking third world fucking mental country. You don't fuck with nobody say. It's still beautiful in this bitch. It's where you make it. You know what I'm saying? It's where you let your color pencils and your colors land. You know what I'm saying? Are they landing in the garbage can? Or they landing on that canvas, that coloring book that God gave you? You coloring your pages up. Because I'm not giving these bitches my crayons. They eat them, break them, and stick them in their ears and stick them in their ass. And be, this smell like green apple. Motherfucking ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as a chosen one, bro, you just got to stay strong. You got to realize, like, hey, it's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't make it, and you got to realize how strong you is. Instead of harboring over, oh, why is it going on? Why is it happening? You got to be like, damn, bitch, I'm strong. I'm strong as a bitch, I'm Bro Leroy.